Well, hey folks, this is John with Ozarks Backroads with you. We're back out in the woods again as usual. We're on the mighty white tiger today. We've been on a camping trip down in southwest Arkansas for several days now. I had a couple of buddies come in from Oklahoma. We've been riding around in the Ouachita National Forest for a few days. I've made my way back up into northwest Arkansas. And I got into some rain, had to hold up in a motel for a day, but we're back on the road today. And my route back to the World Headquarters is going to take me over the Arkansas Pig Trail. So the Arkansas Pig Trail, it's just a route that goes through a really mountainous area in northwest Arkansas. A lot of people come to ride that. It's kind of a destination, I guess. So I thought I'd throw the cameras on the white tiger and on my helmet and get some of this route over the Arkansas Pig Trail on video. So stick around, we'll take the mighty white tiger over the Arkansas Pig Trail. So I've got most of the things that I own mounted up on the white tiger. As is usual when I go camping. So we're right on the pig trail here. We're just north of Ozark, Arkansas, about 5 miles or so. And we're heading up to Huntsville, Arkansas, and that takes us right over the Arkansas Pig Trail. All right, here we go. Arkansas State Highway 23 is what we're on here. And it is a really pretty ride. Yeah, this is a pretty crooked little road. It runs along the side of a mountain. It gets fairly high up on the ridge, up on the mountain in places, and then it gets low down towards the bottom of it in other places. So it's pretty scenic, as you can see. It might have a turn or two on it, a crooked spot, but it's just a beautiful road. Those aren't live oaks, but they almost look like live oaks reaching out over the road there. So the tiger's pretty heavy. I got a lot of weight on it. It doesn't want to turn very good, doesn't want to tip into a corner. It takes a while. I think we're coming up on the Mulberry River right here. I got a little an outfitter here and a store and a cafe. You can rent a cabin or a canoe. Whatever you want to do right here, they'll hook you up. If you need a place to stay or a place to camp, you can do that too. It's pretty nice. It's right on the banks of the Mulberry River right here. Ooh, the river is low. Yeah, not much water in the river right now. It's late summer, we're in September, so that's kind of to be expected. We don't get a lot of rain in August and September a lot of times. Uh-oh, it's very steep and crooked for 3 miles. Yeah, it's starting out a little crooked. This will take us up on the ridge, I believe, kind of get us up high on the side of this mountain, up towards the top. But yeah, this is kind of a destination. You hear people, or meet people that go out of their way to come and ride this road. Of course, you can get your stickers down in town that say I rode the pig trail, all kinds of pig trail stickers you can put on your bike or whatever. But yeah, they come to ride this thing. There'll be photographers. There's a couple of companies that'll come out here on the weekends right in this area. They'll sit on these corners with their cameras set up, and you can buy your they'll take pictures of you when you ride by, and you can go on their website, pick out your picture and buy one from them if you want to do that. Kind of like they do, same thing they do on Tail of the Dragon. Same thing. We won't be dragging pegs today, I can tell you that. Not gonna happen. 10-mile-an-hour corner. I bet it means business. Probably want to slow down on this one. Yeah, she's a fish hook. Little crooked. Oh, man. There we go. This is not as much fun when you got all your camping gear on your bike. Kind of sucks the fun out of it a little bit. It's still pretty cool though. Oh, we got a scenic overlook. Well, yeah, it's kind of scenic. I would say it's fairly scenic. Oh yeah, that's pretty. We'll have a look at this. Well, that was a really pretty overlook right there. You can see a long ways. Got the drone up on it. Maybe we'll get some footage out of that. Something to look at. We'll continue heading north towards Huntsville, Arkansas. On up the pig trail here. Got a lot of wildflowers out from the rains that we've had recently. Really pretty. Man, can't beat this. I ought to call this Shady Corners. Shady Corners Road. It's got a lot of shady corners on it. I think that's a very fitting name for this. Sounds a lot better than Pig Trail, I can tell you that. We got a Dollar General out here in the middle of nowhere. I guess we need one in a country store. And a bunch more motorcycles. They do come to ride that pig trail. There's always a lot of motorcycles. Well, we've made it all the way up to Branson, Missouri now. Heading back to the world headquarters. I wanted to stop in and take a look at a really cool place I like to stop at when I'm in the area. It's an overlook off of a big high bluff over Lake Taneycomo. It's just below the Table Rock Lake Dam, about a mile, and it's actually on the White River, but it's called Lake Taneycomo now because there is a small dam on it. But it's gonna look like a river to us, I think. Ooh, and here it is right here. So we can see the Table Rock Lake Dam right upstream there. About a couple of miles from here, I guess, maybe, something like that. And the river's really low. Coming out of the Table Rock here, this is usually a lot bigger. Looks like it's been low for a while. There's grass and weeds grown up in the middle there, and not a lot of water in it, but still pretty. We got a beautiful overlook here of southern Branson. Something's on fire up here, looks like. Really pretty. We'll get the good camera out and take a look at this. Well, up here we can see the Taneycomo Dam, or I'm sorry, Table Rock Dam there at Branson, Missouri. Got Table Rock Lake above that. Big dam, huge lake. It goes forever. And then we got the river coming out below it here. This is the White River, and it makes up Lake Taneycomo when there's actually water in it. But a little lean today on the water. And we got a beautiful view of southern Branson down here, overlooking some of the city. The Branson Strip, Highway 76 in Branson, is way up on that ridge over there. We're looking at some of the back side of some of the buildings. That's the big theater right there. I can't think of the name of it, but it's the big one on 76. So we're just south of the strip a little ways here. Just beautiful. Looking downstream here towards the Branson Landing down here. Down at the Branson Landing is a fish and chips joint called Joe's Crab Shack. I'm gonna run down there and have some lunch. I usually eat there when I'm in Branson. Pretty good place. Really pretty down here. That was a pretty view right there. That's my favorite spot in Branson, I do believe. It's even nicer when there's actually water in the river. It's pretty low right now. They're not letting much out of the lake. So we got the lake right over here, or the old river. It's a lake now, I guess. And then this is this is the landing here. It's just a bunch of shops that run along the lakefront. We're on the back side of them all here. They've even got townhouses and stuff in here. You can live right on the landing on the lake if you can afford to pay the rent or to buy one. They may be condominiums, I don't know what they are. I'm gonna say they're expensive. I want to park down here somewhere closer to where I want to be. Put a sticker in right here. Looks good to me. Got a few ducks on the water. Look like they're making a living all right. Here we are on the back side of the Branson Landing again, up against the water. And of course, my destination is right here. If you're in Branson, you want to check out Joe's. They got pretty good groceries. Well, folks, we've made it to Branson, to Joe's Crab Shack. I'm going to go in here and get some groceries and then hightail it back to the World Headquarters. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, checking out the Arkansas Pig Trail. It was pretty cool. Got to see a little bit of the lake and the Table Rock Dam there. I invite y'all to come back and see me. We'll go somewhere and do something else. Till I catch up with you again, y'all take care of yourselves. We'll catch you next time.